Tony Robbins Unleash the Power Within workshop, seminar, event. It's an event. It's actually a live event. This is the workbook that I've been working through. So I'm literally halfway through the training. So what have I gotten out of this? A lot of it, some of the things that I've learned in Unleash the Power Within, I have been doing myself from other teachings, bodies of teaching, such as gratitude. So I would say that the crux of the teaching, if I were to summarize, is learning how to change our mental state. And there's a couple ways to do that. There's gratitude. I think a lot of people know about that one, although I didn't know about gratitude until like the last 5 years, I think it's been. Yeah, so oh wow, I didn't even plug in my microphone. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah, so the two ways that I've learned to shake myself out of say a negative downward spiral of emotions and feelings are by changing my state of mind. Hi. Let me get my glasses here so I can actually read your chats. Welcome. Welcome, Heather. Great to have you live today. So yes, I'm talking about personal growth work. And there's so many modalities out there for growth. And one of the basic needs of humans, Tony boils it down to 6 basic needs that humans have. One of them being growth. And that's like one of the spiritual needs. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating the videos. I appreciate having you here with us. From Ohio or Iowa. Actually, I've never been to Iowa. What's that like? So the other way of changing our state. Oh, wow, I started like two different strands here. Wow. Yeah. So the other way to change our state, like for example, if I'm feeling depressed or sad or fearful or angry, whoa, mosquito. I can change my state of mind through gratitude, thinking of something that I'm grateful for, thinking of something that I love, and then just dancing. And a lot of people know that one too. Just moved from Nevada, huh? Oh, wow. Green with fireflies. I'm glad to hear that you have fireflies, because I hear that they're diminishing in the last decade or so. How's the lighting? I hope the lighting is better. Yeah, I think that's a good place to hold. Yeah, so that in itself has been very eye-opening. And throughout this event, you know how the digital age has us sitting in our seats most of the day, looking at devices, either through work, a variety, so many jobs these days have us sitting in our seats all day. So what Tony and his team does, is they actually get us standing up, which can be a bit challenging here in the van, to be honest. They get us up on our feet quite frequently, at least once an hour. Oh, there's a mosquito. Oh, just got it. So throughout the event, I have to step outside my van at least once an hour. They have us doing that. And scientifically, that's really important for our bodies. I know I tend to sit way too much, and I believe that's why I've had issues with my cholesterol, is because get those, yeah, that's right, get those bloodsuckers. I went into the hot spring 3 times today. Yeah, I decided to park near it during the event today so that I can just take a quick dip during our short break. So, and the events are pretty intensive. They go like, they're like 12-hour days. Grounding outside. Yes, grounding is another big one. I discovered grounding, maybe like 4 years ago. And I noticed what a difference it makes. Like, I just feel so much calmer and it just feels good. I like to do it, well, anywhere out in nature is great. The desert has its own feel, and then also the mountains. I like to go to the Eastern Sierra in the summer, and it's just super fun to ground out in the forest too. So yeah, I'm halfway through the training. Here's my workbook. I can let you take a peek of at my notes. So why am I doing this? What's my big motivator? So my big motivator is I want transformation in 2 areas of my life specifically. First of all, money. And Heather says, just walking barefoot when you can. The mountains are gorgeous. I live by the Reno Tahoe area. Very cool. Awesome. Yeah, I've been to Lake Tahoe a few times. I love it there. I have a camp up there in the National Forest that I love to go to. It's only like 20 minutes north of Lake Tahoe. Fond memories of that camp. Once a bear. That was back when I had my dog Rochelle. And I was coming back from one of my long walks with the dog. And I hear this big thing loping through the woods. And I look over, and about 20 feet, there was a big bear running beside me, and it was pretending not to see me, and I know it saw me. And boy, did my heart race. And that was back before I had a hysterectomy, so I was still menstruating. And there were these guys on motorcycles, and they're like, there's a bear sniffing around your van. I got the heck out of there like the next morning. That's the only time I had any kind of dealings with a bear since I've been on the road. Yeah, so why am I doing the Unleash the Power Within challenge? Because since 2020, I've been wanting to move to Slab City, so here I am. I've done that. And I feel like I want to work on my areas of money and relationships. So I want to have some breakthroughs, so I'm working on those, and I feel really satisfied with how this event is going. I'm just really grateful that I'm getting to go and doing so much deep work, and I feel like I have a wonderful toolbox that'll be really helpful for me here in Slab City. That is one of my big motivators. To do this work is to be the best me that I feel I can be here in Slab City. You know, Tony Robbins resonates with me. I'm not trying to do any pitch for him, but, you know, everyone gets to make their choice on how they decide to do personal growth work, and this is what I have decided that I wanted. But I think, high five. I think moving forward, I think I want to go back to doing more hands-on types of things. Like, I've done breath work before. I want to do meditation. Meditation really changed my life. It really helped ground me. I think I meditated for a whole year with great benefit, and then I stopped doing it. one of the practices I've done is as soon as I wake up in the morning, I do this energetic wash of all my chakras, starting with the root chakra and working my way up, imagining earth and cosmic energy scrubbing each of my chakras with beams of light flooding out of each chakra. It's pretty powerful. Yeah. So for a long while, I think it was the fall, winter of 2021, I started following Oprah Winfrey's work. I was in a really low point in my my work career and money. I was having money issues. So I wanted to follow Oprah Winfrey and listen to her motivational talks to help me. And that is actually what set me on the path to practice meditation. And I got it to where I could meditate up to like 20 minutes a day. And it felt really good. So I will probably do another check-in, another live check-in at the end of the event. If I feel inspired, I'll do one tomorrow, which will be the second to last day. So it's 4 days. And yeah, so I'm really just very grateful for it. Practicing my gratitude. Grateful that I have this opportunity to do this Unleash the Power Within. And stay tuned for the next installment of what I think of the work that I'm doing. So share in the comments what types of modalities do you like for doing personal growth work in your life. So I look forward to reading those comments. And thank you so much for joining me live. I really appreciate you joining me, Heather, and anyone else who might be in the chat that hasn't chatted yet. I also want to invite you to support this channel if you so choose. You can hit the link in my description. I should have it in all of my descriptions. It's called Ko-fi. It's frog in my throat. It's called Ko-fi, which is the equivalent of Patreon. If you've heard of Patreon, I think it's Patreon. It's the go-to default creators hub. But Ko-fi, I like Ko-fi better because the creators get to keep most of the profits. They don't actually take a fee. The only fee that's taken out is the credit card or credit card processing fee. And I use PayPal and Stripe. So yeah, this channel is supported by viewers such as you good folks. So check out my Ko-fi community. And then donations go towards gas so that I can continue van life and also upkeep of the van and better equipment to video with. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.